Episode 913. It is Thoughtful Friday. I like on Fridays to give you something to take away and think about over the weekend. And this is right up your street or my street. You are either trying to be right or get it right. You are either trying to be right or you are trying to get it right. If you're trying to be right, then that's a fixed mindset. And that's a problem. It's not a growth mindset. So in arguments, what are you doing? Are you trying to learn? Are you trying to look at the person's other side? Or are you trying to be right? Are you trying to be the person who is open to improvement, open to people's other side, other point of view, open to their opinions? Or are you trying to be right? I'll be honest with you. Most of the time, I am trying to be right. I am trying to prove why I'm right and they're wrong, why you're right, why you're wrong and I'm right. And I shouldn't be like that. I need to be more open. I need to be, I need to want to get it right. I was very proud of myself the other day, by the way, because I had an opinion. Going into this meeting at work, well, it was a telephone call. Going into this meeting, telephone call, I knew what my decision was going to be. Even before speaking to them and asking why they'd done something, it was a price thing. It was a price, an offer. And in my mindset, I was on the phone. I was like, okay, right, first of all, I want to understand why they did this. Why did they choose this way of doing things? And so I asked them, I said, okay, right. I've got a strong opinion on this, but I want to understand why you acted the way you did. Why have you priced it the way you did? I want to understand where you're coming from. And I thought in my own mind, I thought, it's irrelevant what he says, because ultimately I'm going to come back and say, you're wrong. Let's do it this way because so let's do it. Let's get on with it. And he came back with a real good answer. And I was like, holy shit, I didn't think of that. And it made me think that, you know what? Was I trying to be right then, or was I open to getting it right? And that's the difference. And I was open to getting it right, but only just. If I wasn't open to getting it right, if I was more focused on being right, then we'd have made the incorrect decision, because based on my logic, and I didn't have all the information. Well, I did have all the information, but I didn't think about it correctly. And so somebody else had to put it and reframe it in my mind. And so I was open to being right in that situation, which meant that I was going to change my opinion. And so are you normally like me, where you just want to be right and you're not open to getting it right? Because in an argument, I found myself recently, when I have an argument with Mrs. and she's talking, nobody tell her. I'm not really listening to what she's saying. I'm just waiting for a break in conversation so then I can have my say. And so I'm not really listening and open to what she's saying. I'm not taking it on board. What I'm doing is waiting for that little moment where I can jump in and say my side and why I'm right, you're wrong. And the more and more I think about it, the more and more it's wrong. Don't get me wrong, it annoys me because Claire would never think like this and think, oh, am I open? I think most people just want to be right, and they're not open to doing the right thing, getting it right. And so, yeah, I need to do it more. And so the question for you guys is, which one are you? Have you got a growth mindset or have you got a fixed mindset? Obviously, a growth mindset is much, much better. And so we need to focus on getting it right rather than focus on being right. It's interesting. This week, I've had some epiphanies while I've been doing this. And yeah, again, it's something that I know that I need to work on personally because I feel like I'm well-rounded individual. I'm a well-read individual. And when I speak to somebody, we have an argument, say me and the missus or me and another family member or something like that, I feel like that I'm right because I'm more educated than you. And I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. Absolutely. So I feel myself sliding down that route. And I shouldn't be like that. I need to change. I need to make sure that I focus on getting it right rather than being right. And I feel like it's not just me who does this. I feel like most people focus on trying to be right. And if we focus on being right, then we haven't got a growth mindset. We've got a fixed mindset. We never ever want a mindset to be fixed. We've always got to have a growth mindset. All right, my friends, do you know what I should call this? A Mind of Dean podcast, because it literally is all the things that swirling around in my mind and they're just like, bleh, I bleh it out. All right, guys, girls, love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow when it's book review day. See you soon, bye.